Hey guys, Rick Shaw here. It's still the 12th of December, and I was getting a lot of folks that are subscribers on my channel, and they're hitting me up on the messenger about, look what the Supreme Court did and blah blah blah. Well, I say, don't sweat it yet. It's not over till the fat lady sings. The Supreme Court, they said that case was going to be a stretch. They came out and said that. Oh, I think that was right after it was launched. So don't sweat it yet, guys. This is not done yet. There's too much going on. There's too much information going. We still got the Electoral College. Those guys can swing. Who knows? There's a lot can go on. And here's the thing. What I'm saying is, if it does swing over to old Biden and knee pads, we're not going to riot and burn down buildings and smash things as conservatives. But if it goes the other way, they're just going to start burning and smashing. I started thinking about back when they did the thing in Ohio, and when they started rioting and doing all their crap, and they shot 4 in Ohio. I'm starting to think if our president wins now, and maybe again, we don't know. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube or anything like that, but let's say that happens. Let's hypothetical. Let's say it happens. They're gonna come out. Right now, there's carrier positioned off the West Coast, the East Coast. Military's moving all around right now. Guys, don't ever think the man that's in charge right now is not. He's a smart cookie. He's Mr. Spock. Okay. I don't think anybody's pulling the wool over him. This guy's so many moves ahead of people. So don't give up yet, guys. Don't, and Ronald, especially you. Don't give up yet, because it's not over yet. But we went out today. We went out and did a little bit more stuff. We're getting air conditioners for the new house, and they made this oddball sized hole in the wall. I had told them I don't want to do the split units where there's a big unit outside, and then there's the small hole, and then the fan unit and condenser or whatever inside, which would be cool. I wouldn't mind having that, but they're so expensive, and if something goes wrong with them, you got some guy climbing up on a ladder to fix them, where they would be in our house. It's just ridiculous. So I wanted to go with window units where I can take them out and replace it if it can't be fixed like that, and they're not that expensive. So I was down at Avison's getting the measurements, and the folks that build the house, I told them, give me a 1 horsepower unit, because I want to do the 2 bedrooms upstairs, 1 horsepower units, and we'll keep them on low when we're in there, because I know a room that size, a 1/4 horsepower unit would make it freezing cold. 1/2 horsepower, it's a refrigerator, like that. But I'm thinking I can open up the doors and cool the whole house with it if I have 1 horsepower, and with the size of the house. And we did the extra 9-foot ceiling deal on it, so we got to cool some air, but cold air flows down. So now they're saying, oh, well, yeah, we can change your size. Well, the holes are already there. So we found a couple units that are close, inverter types, 3.44 pesos per hour to run. I'm trying to keep the prices down. We're not too worried about the air conditioning, because we've never had it since we've been here. But when we got company, we actually have some friends that they gotta have air. It's funny. It's just funny. So that's where we're at with that. So we're trying to get this all figured out with this house. It's a custom home. We're doing a lot of stuff with it. So They said 6 months, so the outside's going to be February, but the way it's looking to me, it might be the end of January, beginning of February. We could probably move. I just went down today and paid the rent till January 25th, and hopefully it's going to be my last rent here. We'll see. We'll definitely see. But I was just checking all the measurements and the brackets to, they're not going to put the brackets on the outside wall. So sad thing is I'm going to have to get a ladder and get the brackets hung, get some lead anchors, and make sure there's a good bracket. It's all stuff with a custom home. They should be putting this stuff in. This is not in this country, guys. If you're an expat, you're not going to get basically a custom home. You're not, because it's going to be custom if you do all the custom stuff. It's just not the same here as in the U.S. When we did custom homes in the U.S., the owners came in apart from we had a separate cost, a standard cost for what we were going to do, and the owners came in and said, okay, now we want this, we want this, we want that, blah blah blah, I want this here, and then they paid you. Okay, now I've done all this over there. It's even like in the bathrooms. I said, well, what about I want a medicine chest? Oh no, you have to buy that. Well, wait, you're putting the tile up. I want to, now I got to go get a bit and drill through the tile. Why don't you put it up? Oh no, sir, we don't do that. Well, what kind of custom in this country? It's not really custom. It's a cookie cutter houses is basically what they do here. So I don't know. I'm disillusioned with the builders, and when we go to do the next house down in Mindoro, I'm going to do it 100% myself. I'm not going to get anybody to do anything, and I bet you I'll get twice the house for half the price. Betting money on it. It's just crazy here how these builders do things. I talked to the neighbor over here. He bought his house for $1.5 million. And with the buying the land, getting all the permits and all the stuff, it was only $500,000. He was down there to pay his money because he did a cash thing, and he got to see the original cost from the builder. So yeah, they cleaned up. They cleaned up on that. So it's going to be better to just build our own. And expats, if you come here, build your own, or find another expat who's built one. Who can help you out. And believe me, there's tons and tons. There's Brits, there's Aussies. I know a couple of Germans that have done it themselves. Get online and look these guys up and try to get those guys to help you, instead of getting a builder to do it. Sometimes you don't know what you're going to get. You get a builder to do it. If the project manager is real good, he's going to get all the best guys. But if the project manager's not good, we went into can't remember the name of the homes now, but I'm not kidding you. The tile work and the floor looked like a 5-year-old did it. That's how bad it was. And this is like one of the huge builders here. So, be careful with that kind of stuff. You have to really take your time on if you want to build here. And also remember, when you build here as a foreigner, unless you renounce your U.S. citizenship and become a Filipino, you don't own it. You can have your name on it. Anytime you go to buy anything, they'll put your name right on it. But if your wife decides to toss your ass out to the curb, bye. Say goodbye to every penny you spend on that place or anything you buy. It's gone. So know that when you come here, and make sure if you're going to build that you got a solid sweetie. Make sure your sweetie is solid. Now we've been together for 8 years. I'm not going nowhere. She's not going nowhere. We got 3 beautiful babies. I just want to do my thing. I want to do my thing and raise my babies. I know it's kind of late in life, but that's my bag. Now I know, we met Tropical Tim out there in Manila, and I would like to meet his wife one day and all that, but we're more like not 60s couples going out. We're more like 20s and 30-year couples, because we got kids, and I don't like to leave them. Before the pandemic, we never left them anywhere. We took them everywhere we went. The only reason we're leaving them with somebody, and this was the longest we ever left them, was 2 days when we visited with Tropical Tim and we got home so late. I don't want to do that again. If we can get this stupid pandemic done with, I don't want to leave them nowhere. They're my babies. I want to take them everywhere I go. And I understand, though, there's a lot of folks there. I remember my dad, when I'd bring my kids over, he always said, he says, I love the grandchildren the best. I said, oh yeah, why is that? Because when they shit their pants, I hand them back. That's the way it is. It's just the way it goes. And I don't blame him for that. It's not his baby. It's mine to take care of. I mean, I changed more diapers on kids than my wife. I just do. I just take care of them. I wash them up and keep them clean. And even when they go poo-poo now, I go in there and wash their butt. So, to make sure that there's no muss, no fuss. But it's the 12th. It's the 12th of December. We're starting tomorrow. We start our 12 days of Christmas. I had my 12 days of Christmas candy canes over there, but the kids ate them all already. So that's the way that goes. But it's all in good fun with these little guys. I don't try to pressure them. I'm really happy that so far I'm still alive for another Christmas. We're not promised another breath, guys. Don't ever forget that. And thank the good Lord for every breath you get and for all the gifts he gives you. And I see some of these people, some of these trolls that are hitting me up that bitch and complain. I got a few of them I delete them from the channel, and they still hit me on Messenger. And I screenshot it because a lot of them delete the stuff. But as soon as I see it, I screenshot it so I can keep it. I got a 1 terabyte card, so I'm keeping it. Because the one guy said, yeah, he's suing some other guy, and now he wants to sue me. Well, okay, fine, sue me. I got all the stuff that he deleted, so I'm not too worried. But just be cool with everybody. I try to be cool with everybody. I don't want no stinking headaches all the time. I'm retired now. I'm done. I don't have to work anymore. I don't got to get up and be anywhere. Now when hopefully the kids will go back to school, and then I'm going to become the taxi man again. I'm going to take them back and forth, walk them to school or ride them to school, whatever the deal is, and I look forward to that. But man, this country's got to open up. I'm looking in Manila how big the fines are now for traffic, and now they're doing, if they catch you doing something wrong, they got people sitting there looking, and if they see you do something wrong on the camera, they're going to get you. I don't know if that's constitutional in this country. I know it's not in the U.S. I remember different times going through a light that changed real quick, and they sent me a picture of me driving the car through the red light and all kinds of pictures in an envelope, and you know what I did? I threw it away. Because it's unconstitutional. There has to be a witness pointing a finger at you saying you did something wrong. One of these policy enforcers with the badges and the guns and stuff, something like that. But here, I think it's unconstitutional also. So you get something in the mail from that, can you throw it away? I don't know. I'm not sure. But anybody on here who watches the channel, if you know more about it than I do, put it in the comments and let us know. But I do believe that would be unconstitutional. So, but I'm going to go ahead and let you go. We're starting our dinner. We got some where you can have sinigang tonight, beef sinigang. That's some great stuff. And if you guys come from America, and I'll tell you what, my most favorite person who ever cooked me food my entire life is that little brown girl inside the house right now. She makes some of the best stuff, and her beef sinigang is fantastic. It's like the best stuff. But take that with a grain of salt, because I love durian and I love balut. So maybe your bag ain't my bag. But this is Rick Shaw. Pray for each other. God bless. And I'm out.